I met this group of great women who made me feel proud that I was an educator and who fulfilled for me a feeling that I had, that I wanted to be sure that we keep the excellence in education. Things were done at a high level of professionalism, of skill. And I told them of all the skillful women that I've met in this organization.
You see, when I became a member, when she first invited me to this membership meeting, all I thought was I was joining this little group of women. It was a chapter, and I knew what a chapter was, but I didn't know anything beyond that. And so, but then eventually I learned that there was the area, and then now this was the state. Now I'm at the state level.
But the magnitude of what I saw, I was used to seeing my sisters in my chapter, and I've gone to an area event, but to see so many women part of one organization really brought it home for me.
And I walked in the room and I looked across these 70 faces, and they were the foundation of education in our district. And they opened their arms to me and just hugged me and welcomed me and said, "We would love to have you a part of our group." And I just felt like I was home. And I was just so welcome. Little did I know that my circle of friends, both professionally and personally, had just quadrupled.
I joined because I saw it as an opportunity to develop professionally, as well as, I call it nurturing my teacher soul, in terms of connecting with other teachers, especially veteran teachers.
And I know I had a young member ask me, well, there are a lot of older women in this organization. I said, yes, because we join when we're young, and it's done so much for us, at least for me. That's why I've stayed, and that's why they stay. And so when you're younger and you join, you just grow and you grow and you grow.
I've been given some opportunities like to be a president, co-president. I would never think that of myself. Standing, I was part of the DKG Young Presenters a couple years ago, sitting in front of hundreds of women. So the personal growth that this society has offered me is amazing, amazing.
I committed to the organization 2 years ago, and I've just seen the camaraderie, the love, the support that these women have for each other. And as a new teacher myself, getting to have this resource of retired teachers, experienced teachers, veteran teachers, to bounce ideas off has been invaluable.
The mentoring, scholarships, help to promote literacy and learning, help them in every way that would help them to be successful and not feel burnt out, and not to feel like as though they're alone in what they're doing, but to know that we are a group which will support them.
Today there are many demands on new teachers. This is an organization where you will get that, not just the professional support that you could find in other organizations as well, but you're going to get that personal support that cannot be matched anywhere else.
DKG offers that support in the form of a veteran teacher or a retired teacher with the experience, with the love for education. They're just gonna love you and they're gonna support you, and they want to do these things because they're your sister and they see themselves as a sister.
It's a hard job, and I think that when you become a member of Delta Kappa Gamma, you feel like you're not alone. You have other people walking in your shoes. And that's why, even though I did retire, I substituted, and I also am in the classroom. Because I want them to know when I'm standing in front of a group, I was there,
At the school I work at, we don't have many veteran teachers, so I saw joining DKG as a way to access this pool of wisdom. And after attending a couple different DKG events, I noticed how I felt afterwards, and I felt really inspired and reinvigorated.
Delta Kappa Gamma, with its scholarships, its community services, its affiliations with UNICEF and Schools for Africa, is something that they're looking for.
And I don't think many of the ladies in my chapter would have that international concept if we didn't belong to DKG, which has an international flavor. And when I introduce it to people that way, they are surprised that we're in 17 different countries And even though the cultures are different, we are a global village, and we're sisters, helping each other. And that's not possible in many other organizations.
Doing something big is daunting, but at the chapter level, you can make a huge difference in one teacher's life. And that's my passion, and I know that's her passion as well.
The fellowship of my DKG sisters. I never thought I would be so amazed and so loved and so accepted by this group of women. They truly are my sisters.
And just how amazing to be part of a group like DKG with women who have that same feeling in their blood, that this is what you were born to do. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. She's inspiring, she's powerful, she's organized, exciting, and just to get to be a part of that is amazing for me.
Because we've had a darn good time.
We always have a good time.